The Tampa Bay Lightning are back in the playoffs. Get all you need to know before the puck drops. This is the Quest for the Cup from ABC Action News.
Sponsored by West Shore Home.
Hello and welcome back to Amalie Arena. This is the Quest for the Cup. That is Kyle Berger. I am merely Kevin Lewis. Game 3, Stanley Cup playoffs, all tied at 1. Both games have been blowouts. The Lightning, unfortunately, were on the wrong end of it in game number 2.
And the Lightning gave up a goal in less than a minute into game 2. Toronto stole all of the momentum and cruised to a 7-2 win. We spoke with forward Ross Colton today, who says the key to getting a bounce-back win tonight will be getting off to a fast start and not letting the Maple Leafs catch their breath.
I think we got to set the tone. Last game was obviously unacceptable. They got a couple there early, which, we did in game 1. So that first one's obviously important, but, even if we don't get the first one, it's just kind of sticking to the game plan, playing physical, getting pucks behind their D, not turning pucks over and, fueling the rush.
And in case you missed it, defenseman Victor Hedman is a game-time decision. He suffered an undisclosed injury in game 2, but was a full participant in today's morning skate, so good news there.
Yes, and if you need a t-shirt, a koozie, a keychain, a gift, something to celebrate these playoffs, the Lightning team store, the place to go, it is open. That is where we find J.J. Burton, who I know his debit card is burning a hole in his pocket, and he's not walking out of there empty-handed, for sure.
Definitely not. No, definitely not walking out. I got a hat right here, and then I got some bling right here, but most importantly, we have some fans. Before we just had a Maple Leaf fan. Now we got Brooklyn, who's a Bolts fan, and we have Rajan, who is a Maple Leaf fan. You came all the way from Canada. You flew all the way from Daytona. Hey, real quick, because I would do that. That's my type of flow. So why fly and not drive?
Traffic sucks.
Truth and honesty. But real quick, though, you guys were great fans. Now, we're going to test out your fandom. Now, we want you to turn up. Tell us, just excitement, cheer, chant them on, make me feel your love for the Maple Leafs.
Oh, come on. This is the best Canadian team we have right now.
Boo. Turn up. Come on.
Vassy.
No, when I say turn, I'm going to say Bolts, go, Bolts, go, Bolts, go, Bolts. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to feel it. That's what we want. We want to feel it. Now, they want to turn up a bit, but you got Bolts fan, we got Leafs fan, and it's just some excitement out here at Amalie Arena. The game starts at 7. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, JJ. So many people, fans, going to be outside enjoying that game, but it is a warm one if you've stepped outside. Let's see how long that is going to continue. Check in with meteorologist Jason Adams.
Forecast looking pretty good here. The only lightning we hopefully see, of course, in Amalie Arena, but there is a limited chance for rain today. It's around 10 to 20% for those of you that are heading to the arena tonight. Of course, no worries about it once you get inside, but be aware of that. That slight chance will be with us through the game. So even as you exit later today, there could be a pop-up shower or storm at that point, but better chances here set up for our inland spots as we go through sunset and dinner time tonight. So temperatures today, they're going to be hot. So outside of the arena, no help from the ice and AC. 87 to 90 today here in Tampa. That'll also be the case for us tomorrow as well. Any watch parties at the coast as we cheer on the Bolts here for the playoffs? We're looking at temperatures at the beaches into the lower to middle 80s. Inland spots up to around 88 to 90 degrees. Now, as far as the 7-day forecast goes, of course, looking pretty good for us, but there are increasing rain chances here as we head into next week. So after the weekend with relatively limited rain chances, we're going to see a few scattered showers and storms as we go to Monday through Friday of the next 7 days.
Thank you, Jason. Well, 30 years of the Lightning is a major milestone, but there was another big number surrounding this year. Back in January, Lightning captain Steven Stamkos scored his 500th career goal and then some. This happened in Vancouver. Stamkos scored 3 goals in the game to get to 502. That makes him the 47th player in NHL history to reach the 500 mark. In typical Stamkos fashion, he was quick to give credit to his teammates, who were just as happy as he was to reach the milestone.
Sometimes tough to digest it while you're still playing, while you're living in the moment, but certainly when you have, some individual milestones like the ones I've been fortunate to have this year, it almost forces you to reflect back on the journey that's got you here, the people that have helped you get there, most importantly, your family.
Stamkos is the 8th player to post a hat trick in the game where he scored number 500. He's also the 3rd active player to score 500 goals. Lightning fever really started to ramp up this week across the Bay Area as we entered the postseason. Even though games 1 and 2 were away, Bolts fans showed up big time for those watch parties at Sparkman Wharf. Both Tuesday and Thursday night this week, hundreds, you can see there, cheered on the Bolts right down the street from Amalie Arena for the official watch party. Fans we spoke with tell us they love getting together with fellow Lightning fans.
We just love the atmosphere here, and it gets us excited for the rest of the postseason, and it's just exciting to get to cheer them on with everyone.
There will be another watch party tonight in Thunder Alley. People may be gathering already right outside of Amalie Arena. Well, he is not even in high school yet, but one Bay Area kid is becoming a go-to guy when it comes to covering hockey's biggest events. ABC Action News reporter Eric Waxler talked with the young man about living out his dreams at such a young age.
Hi, Tampa Bay. I'm Wyatt Ross.
If there's a big hockey event going on, Wyatt Ross is in the middle of it.
What a game and what an amazing weekend.
In the last couple of years, the 14-year-old has covered all-star games for the NHL,
Who has the biggest bromance on your team?
the College Frozen Four for the Tampa Bay Sports Commission,
They did such an amazing job.
and of course, all things Lightning.
Let's cut the chatter and get to what matters.
Wyatt's been doing hockey segments since the Lightning discovered him at a hockey camp when he was just 6.
Hey, it's Wyatt, your junior reporter, and let's go ask the guys some tough questions. I started getting really nervous because I knew what I was going in there to do, but I had bet like the whole night before. I'd just been studying all my questions they wanted me to ask. Have you ever taken figure skating lessons before?
No, I didn't. My mom wanted me to when I was younger.
Now, as he's grown up, he's seen the Lightning grow too, winning 2 Stanley Cups in the last 3 years.
I was in the line to meet Braden Point, and he remembered me by name. He was like, "Oh, hey, Wyatt," and now I'm seeing him with 50-goal season, winning the cup a couple years ago. It's so awesome.
And as for this season, Wyatt says the Bolts still have what it takes.
I feel pretty confident. We have a good group of guys. I mean, obviously, you're gonna be contending in every playoff game when you have Vasi in net.
Whatever happens, Wyatt is ready on the mic and already getting experience in the career he dreams of having.
Who's more likely to cry while watching a movie?
Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.
He is quite impressive. Going to be taking our jobs pretty soon. Great story there. Hey, stay with us. We have so much more Lightning coverage coming up on the quest for the Cup. Coming up, we look at one Bolts player who Coach Cooper says is a model of consistency. Plus,
well, for fans out there, the Tampa Bay Lightning are heroes on the ice. But for the actual team, they have their own heroes off the ice, like Whitney Stout. Coming up, we'll tell you her story.